guys, welcome to Bear Attack. Panda Bear here, and well, we are in a backyard.
Hi.
Yeah, the man underneath the vehicle is Polar Bear.
Looking for his soccer run.
It's by your foot. Here, I'll kick it to you. The struggles of tools. But yes, he is working on my vehicle today, doing an oil change and some new brakes, and we ran out of video ideas, so I'm gonna probably get down and dirty with him, and he's gonna commentate things for you.
We're collabing videos between our podcast and my speed shop.
He enjoys the undercarriage of my vehicle.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. It's actually not bad. I hate working on like mud boggers, guys that go through a lot of mud and water.
I mean, theoretically I could, but that would just further my shock issue.
Not your pavement princess.
Ha! It's got four-wheel drive. It can do things.
Can. Does less than my two-wheel drive Dodge though.
Well, yeah, but that's a Thrasher. This is my vehicle for the next 20 years, so.
It's true. If you make it to 1,000,000 miles with the original numbers matching drivetrain in here, Toyota will give you a new car.
No shit.
Yeah, real deal. If you make it to 1,000,000, if you roll over the odometer. For those younger viewers watching, odometers used to be didn't used to be digital. They used to be a manual rolling calculator. And if you made it to 9999999
9
plus 1, it would roll over to all zeros again. So you pull this disky thingy, and then this plastic piece comes out.
Was that the issue you had last time?
So last time they put this on too tight.
Right.
Because it's just a big nut.
Right.
And I couldn't get this out, so when I loosened this whole thing came off.
Yeah.
Which isn't a big deal, as long as you can get to the element inside and change it. That's the filter, but this coming out makes it cleaner.
Right.
We're both kind of in the splash zone right now.
So it's gonna come out of that little tiny hole?
Yep.
Not out of the part that you had the issues with, huh? Oh damn!
So this is the drain.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's just spewing all over.
Yep.
I mean, it looks actually fairly clean considering.
Yeah, it's not bad. Most cars, you just change the whole filter. It's just a twist off situation. But this, Toyota and a lot of other foreign vehicle manufacturers like to do just the elements. Oh. Fudge.
Yeah, it's on there good, huh?
Crime and Netley trigger. I'm gonna need a bigger ratchet.
Polar Bear is a Chevy guy, so he's a double blood trader now.
I'm a Chevy guy that doesn't own a Chevy anymore.
He has a Ford and a Dodge.
I mean, I'm not really a Chevy guy. I'm just kind of a truck guy.
All for this stupid little filter.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yes, the splurge.
Good old splooge.
Want another towel?
Just a second, I gotta put my hand back up in there.
Uh,
Some people might wear gloves when they do this crap, but not I.
He is a manly man.
I need to keep my hands soft.
So he can use them sexy jazz hands.
I use specifically petroleum-based products.
Chocolatey goodness. Oh, plop. It's okay, that one's not going back in anyway. All that effort for that little thing right there.
Remember, kids, if you're using O-rings, you can over-tighten them, and they will leak because you over-tighten them, as well as under-tighten them. So you put a little oil on it to lubricate it so that it doesn't tear or anything, so it goes over stuff easier. roll it down. There's a little slot that it sets in like that,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in.
Nice.
And then, if you don't put oil on it, you don't lubricate it. When you tighten it back up, it could catch and it'll start wadding up, and you'll have a leak because you have a hole in the oven. So, and then this is what all oil filters look like on the inside. Just most have a casing around them. Drop it in there. Boom.
Nice.
Done.
And now the wonderful pour.
Oh, I bet I spill it everywhere.
Oh, nope, that wasn't bad actually. Need a bigger funnel. Nice golden beard looking. Again, do not condone. Don't drink this. It's like Tide Pods.
I bet you guys have been pouring oil the wrong way your whole lives.
Yeah?
Because most people would turn it this way and pour.
Right.
They're designed to be poured this way.
Fun facts. That makes more sense, honestly, by looking at it. We have moved on to the semi-main event of our fight card tonight. It is the brakes that have never been changed on this 116,000 mile truck, as you can tell by the wear and tear and dust all over the place.
Yeah, so you check those out.
I mean, it's
we're fine changing them.
yeah. Compare contrast. I mean, yeah, it's about half, right?
Yeah,
more or less.
You could have got another probably 10,000 on these,
Yeah.
but
oh well.
we bought the parts. We're all the way in here.
Yep.
So conventional pads brakes when you do them. You take the whole caliper situation off, and you just have pistons on the one side.
Mm-hmm.
You take the old brake pad, you put it up against it, and you clamp it until it's pushed all the way back in. These you gotta in there. For some reason, Toyota in their infinite wisdom wants you to pry against your rotor.
Yeah, that seems kind of dumb, right?
Feels ungood to me, but you know, I didn't go to engineering school. And just check our new brake pad. Double check
They look the same.
that it fits in there. Slides right in. That's how you know that it's time to change your brakes. Is when you start hearing the wear bar biting. That's what makes that sound. Make sure you get the one with the wear bar, because you want a wear bar on each side. Because, you know, your brakes might wear differently depending on how you drive, where you drive. Put pin through there. Pin this side. You shouldn't have to do any sort of crazy hitting on them.
Yeah.
At worst, it should take a little tap
Tap or two.
And if it's not going in, it means somehow, some way you're not lined up. So with your brakes, you don't want to add any grease or oil or lubricant.
Right.
You know, like I was talking about the oil change, you wanted to add lubricant.
Brakes are the opposite.
Yeah, you want. I know that they get dirt on them and stuff, but you want to keep as much dirt off them as physically possible. This pin, we're going to do that. Do this. Over that like that. Put it over that pin. Put it over this side. I'm just going to get that pin through it real quick. And then the rest of this operation gets a lot easier. It needs to go into this hole. So there, that one goes like that.
Nice.
And you have this long one, which goes through this hole back here, like that. There's a hole built into the caliper, goes through there, and there's a little nub that goes through there. Remember those holes I was talking about for the pins?
Yep.
Drops through like that. And make sure you put your other pin all the way through. Get the hole where you can see it. Drop this one through the other hole. And this is what the pliers are useful for, is making sure you get through there. So now it's hooked through there and through these pins. Now the pins can't walk themselves out because it'll spring them back in. You just want to make sure that it's all the way set in there. And this one retains space between the pads so that they don't walk themselves out. The pins hold them up in front. This spring holds them apart. And this spring keeps the pins from walking out.
And we've moved on to the final part of the project today.
Spark plugs.
Spark plugs.
I think this will come off. Yep. Pull this out of the way.
That's just like a freaking protective case for all that wiring, huh?
No, this is your intake snorkel.
Ah.
You want to take a bunch of rags. You don't want anything getting in your engine.
Right.
Make a ball. You shove it in there. Because this is your throttle body.
Right.
Here's a trick that I don't teach anymore. You actually want to go tight, just a nudge, and then you loosen it up. Because you want to be gentle with your spark plugs, because they're not just a bolt, they have ceramic on them. You break the ceramic and that falls in your engine, you're in a rough spot. So this is anti-seize. It's like it's the herpes of the mechanical world. That stuff's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't avoid it. But you want to put it on your threads because you want to be able to pull these out again.
Right.
For your next tune up. Otherwise, you're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, so next time.
And if you live anywhere where there's a lot of rust,
Yeah.
like if you live back east
In
or
Florida.
somewhere, no, Florida.
Hawaii.
Florida's a place that doesn't rust very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hawaii would have a lot of rust. Georgia, Tennessee,
Yeah.
anywhere back east where it's humid and rains a lot,
Yeah.
you have a lot of rust. You're gonna want to use anti-seize on like all of your bolts because it'll keep them from seizing, and you can take them back out. And then your spark plugs don't take very much torque, so you don't want to like crank on them.
Right.
So if you tighten it like this,
Yeah.
and then you get it good out the end, you give it just a little more like that, and there you go.
Should be golden.
You've changed a spark plug. Disclaimer, I've never done one of these, tune-up on one of these Tacomas before. Last Tacoma I did a tune-up on was a 4-cylinder. You just went across the top.
Why would you have... Okay.
Oh, and if you're pulling these coil packs out, and the bolt doesn't come all the way out of there, don't worry and don't force it out, because a lot of them are designed to stay in the coil pack. Like they don't pull out all the way like these did. That. If it doesn't do that, don't worry. It's probably designed not to. So this is called reading your plugs, and it is an art form. But see how this one's darker? That means this cylinder is running richer than this one. This, am I focused on these little guys in here? So, this up here tells me I'm running rich. This just means it's into combustion. It's not really that big a deal up here on the threads. But as long as this in here is nice and light colored, a light shade of burnt, that's what you want. You can see on this one it's got more buildup up here on the tip. So this is why we're changing them, because this tip that starts what makes them spark is the arc between there. And once that starts to fail, that's what makes them start fouling. But these both look really good. This one is just burning a little bit richer. than this one.
Right. So that long part that comes out first above the spark plug, what did they call that?
This is your coil pack.
Ah.
So your distributor used to have
Right.
used to be a rotating, and there was a coil that powered the distributor. So instead now, because EFI exists, they have taken, to be more fuel efficient, to burn better, they took the coil, they got rid of the distributor altogether, and they put the sparking ignition sequence. It's all controlled by the computer. And so the coil that powers the spark is in this little pack. So it's a coil on pack spark plug. Yeah, another spectacular. It's just a hole through the cylinder head into the combustion chamber.
Nice.
This is actually living one of my dreams. I've always wanted to work on cars and spat off all the stupid knowledge I have in my head about them.
Oh, I know. He's got his own channel on YouTube that he doesn't hardly do anything with because it's just a pain to film and do all this at once, I'm sure.
Well, I film stuff and then I get through it, but then just making the time to edit because I keep having stuff I have to work on.
Yeah.
So I just build up all this footage and I never have time to edit it. Your truck here actually is the same style spark plug as a top fuel car.
Ah.
Because they also run the 3-prong jigger.
Interesting.
This Toyota only uses the top parts.
Wow, and this is a TRD, so...
Well, even with the, see, thread sealer, it's
Yeah.
gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure that it only gets on these top threads.
Right.
If you put it on that, you're gonna gunk it up and you're gonna have a foul plug, and then you take it all apart and do it again.
Yeah.
But when Toyota built the new designed the new Supra, they actually had BMW make the engine for it.
Yeah.
And BMW holds themselves to a pretty high standard. Like they're a $high car, right?
Right.
Well, Toyota took their engine. They did a bunch of stress testing to it.
Yeah.
And ran it on dyno and put it in a car, and they heard it.
Yeah.
They put it through a bunch of crap, and they measured everything, and the tolerances weren't up to their specs. They sent it back to BMW and said, make it better.
Oh, damn.
BMW was like, what do you mean make it better? It's precision engineered. And they're like, make it better. We broke it.
Well, guys, that's going to do it from our Servicing My Truck adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit something different. If you did, leave a comment, whatever. If you didn't, well, all the same. We know it's kind of weird, but we kind of had a dispatch of ideas, so we decided, heck, what are we doing? Yeah, we're going to be together? All right, let's film it. But anyway, if you like this, keep up on the YouTube. Check us out on anchor.fm. You can email us at BearAttackPodcast@gmail.com. You can check us out on the socials, Facebook and Instagram. And, yeah, and Patreon. Check us out on Patreon. That would really be awesome if you did that. You get all kinds of cool merch and stuff, and bonus content. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.